Like this.
Yes.
Let's try something.
Let's do it one more time
Let's go.
without
No,
the
let's
car,
go. Come
without
from
the car in
outside
front.
to-
And you can, if you open and come out, and you sit on the first stair. There we go.
That's the vision, that's the dream I have. Like, one day these people will know this ukulele from Indonesia, and then people will see that this is part of Indonesian traditional instrument. It's not really quite a guitar. It's not really quite a ukulele. It plays like a guitar. It looks like a ukulele. So hopefully, with these differences, I able to inspire myself and inspire people that actually appreciate play to create their own music. They create their own genre. They create their own feel. No, this one, this mic. You see this mic is on?
Yeah. Now it's recording, so give me a show.
Traveling is always something that I have since I was little. Before I traveled Indonesia, I traveled the world actually. I was 18 and 19, and it was my first time at the airport. I never been to the airport before. Be in a big building in a big house and see the airplane is for me is like wow. And then I first flight ever. I still remember like I don't sleep for 28 hours because I remember like, so how are we gonna use a toilet? There's a toilet and we're gonna this thing goes down. So yeah, it was so excited about first flying and then straight to New York City.
Can you tell me again where we're going?
We're going to where I live in Bali, a place called Santa Mandala.
They call me Yude, but these instruments I call Yudelele. It's in between the guitar and then the ukulele. It's called Yudelele. I've been doing this since 2008. I think I always loved music since I was little. I believe traveling it's contributing, you know, 0.00001% to a better world, to a better place. When you travel, you learn about other places, you learn about other people, you learn about other community, you learn about other cultures, and when you came home, you can appreciate more of what you have. Like, I think that's why I think traveling is important. And traveling with music is important also because music is universal language. Music is something that everybody can appreciate. So if you can travel and play the ukulele, I think it's the best. I was lucky, was have the opportunity to working with a tour company. They assigned me to bringing 10, 12 people across Indonesia from Sumatra, Java, Bali, Lombok, Sumbawa, Flores, Timor. And I did that for almost 3 years as a tour guide, I suppose, and have the opportunity to see my own country, see, the tradition, the music. In every regions have a different kind of music. This is where I start thinking about creating ukulele. Because when I was traveling as a tour guide, and I always carry a big guitars, and I remember it was, I was in the bus, I was in the train, I was in the ferry, I was in the motorbike, and then it's just such a hassle to bring big instrument, my guitars at that time. And I remember one trip or 2 trips, I don't bring my guitars, and that wasn't really good feeling either because then what am I gonna do? I need to play some music. So I went to start working with guitar masters in Denpasar and then just start learning about guitars. And now until today, I have 6 people in Java that help me to build the Yudeleles. During my travel time in Indonesia, I discovered we have so much, Indonesia have so much music and so much diversity of cultures and music and different type of instruments. The question is I have at that time, like why are Indonesian instruments that not as famous or as known as other instruments, traditional instruments like djembe, like tabla. People know tabla. People know in djembe from Africa. People know ukulele, But we have so much, but nobody's know our instruments. So I'm trying to create something that is kind of like you can play everywhere. It's indigenous, so it's from Indonesia. That's the vision, that's the dream I have. Like, one day these people will know this ukulele from Indonesia, and then people will see that this is part of Indonesian traditional instruments. It's all for the love of music. I'm just making a little tiny dot, and hopefully this tiny dot are making a wide, you know, impact, whatever it is. You know, some people's good on things, some people are good on other things. And I realized that my role, my part on ukulele is I just want to play it. That's it. You know.
Inani sua kuleamo amene lo alinando me amirati Lio amo ade Liu ame tu Mama kualisi Nano amo
Is that good? All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Good. Hopefully you are actually useful for this.